Okay, so I've decided to go ahead and make the next video because I'm feeling fairly good today, and it's been a really rough week, partly because of what I'm going to talk about. Um, so that's what I'm gonna do, and I'm sorry for that I'm awkward, and there's gonna be a lot of ums and pauses and me trying to think through things. So yeah, so what I want to talk about is feeling behind in life. Um, we're pretty much told, especially in the States, and I guess I don't know how it is worldwide, but we're pretty much told that we go to school, we graduate high school, we go to college, we figure out what we want to do, we graduate college, we get a good job, house, married, kids, yada yada yada. Like in that order is the way things are supposed to be done, and that's a load of crap. That's not the way things have to be done, but it gets internalized. At least for me, like I internalized it, and I haven't done that. That's not the path that my life has taken for various reasons. So, like I mentioned in my intro video, I'm turning 26 in October. I was academically dropped from one post-secondary institution, and I dropped out of the second one that I attended. And that was 3 years ago. And I haven't been back to school since, and it's something that I'm working on. But it bothers me sometimes a lot when I get stuck in a spiral most of the time. I have anxiety. It's not super fun. I need medication for it, and I'm working on it. But so if I get stuck in an anxiety spiral, that's one of the things that I think about amongst 20,000 different things. Because I have friends who have multiple degrees, or one degree, or multiple degrees. They have a salary, good job. They know exactly what they want to do with their life. They're living their dream. They have a house. I know a lot of folks getting married and having kids and know exactly what they want to do with their life. And I still have no idea. I do plan on going back to school in the near future, but I'm honestly just going to finish the degree that I started, and I have zero idea what I want to do with that. I know that I just need a degree in this day and age to do anything. So I feel behind a lot. And it's not that I'm super proud for everyone if that is the path that your life traveled and you're successful and you're happy and you're doing everything that you have ever dreamed in life. That is amazing. And I'm not like trying to discredit that in any way whatsoever. That's super awesome, and I'm so proud of all of you, and I'm so happy for you. But it sucks feeling like you're left behind. Like I had some really bad years where I wasn't taking care of I wasn't acknowledging my mental health to begin with. So I definitely wasn't taking care of it, and I wasn't taking care of myself. I was struggling with my gender identity, and that didn't help the whole mental health thing because it was something that I didn't know how to figure out, I guess. And so basically I got academically dropped from the university that I started in 2010. I made it 2.5 years, I think. And I failed out. I wasn't studying. I didn't know how to study. I didn't have to study in high school. I did really well in high school. I didn't have to study, so I never learned. And it was hard for me to try to do that. I didn't like being in a classroom situation. I felt very uncomfortable. My anxiety was out of control. I didn't like talking. I didn't like looking at people. And if I got stressed out, I don't like tests. I can't do tests. They freak me out. Hopefully not now anymore since I'm a little under control. But so I did very badly in school. So then I transferred to a 2-year institution to get some credits to go back to the university that I started at. And I made it one semester through, and I got A's and B's, and I did a lot better and things like that. And then the second semester, I actually had some issues with my drinking. Not that it started that semester. It started a while before that, but and I did get I drank and drove, and I got arrested. And it's not something I'm proud of, and it's not something I really speak about a lot. And it's something that I did try to keep under wraps. And that was in 2013, November 2012. 13. I don't know. It was a few years ago. And that's when I realized that I needed help, and that I wasn't going to accomplish anything that I wanted to accomplish if I didn't get help. And getting help was something that wasn't talked about with me when I was younger, like that no one talks to you about the fact that sometimes you're going to need help from a therapist, or sometimes you're going to have mental health issues, and you may need medication, and you may need extra help with some things, and that wasn't talked about, and I had no idea where to start, and I didn't know who to talk to or any of that kind of stuff. But so after I got arrested, and while I was serving my punishment, I started therapy, and my therapist was awesome, and I'm sure she's still awesome. I haven't seen her in a while, but she was great, and we addressed my anxiety. We addressed issues that I had from my past that I was pretty much just ignoring, that exacerbated my anxiety whenever I was having issues. When I started therapy, I was having 4 to 5 anxiety attacks a day. I would have them at work, I would have them at home, and I mean, it was exhausting and it was terrible, and I felt like I couldn't leave the house. So I worked on that, and we worked through my gender identity and all that kind of stuff. So I guess this whole point of this video is that your path isn't going to follow the one that has been dictated since you were 5. And if it doesn't, that is fine. And if you need help along the way, that is fine. And you may feel like you're struggling, and there are probably times where you are going to struggle. For 2 to 3 years after that, I was eating like 1 meal a day for periods of a time because I didn't have money for food. I couldn't even imagine, I was living day to day. I couldn't imagine thinking about the future, thinking about what I needed to do, or anything like that. I couldn't make any plans. I couldn't focus on what my dream job was going to be because I just had to get to the next bill. And I had to get to the next day, and I had to take care of my anxiety, and I had to talk myself out of attacks and things like that. So as a result, I am now 26, and I am just now trying to get back to school, and it's going to take me a little while to finish. I'm just now fairly financially stable. I don't have to freak out if there's an unexpected bill due, or if I need like new tires on my car or something like that. I'm still able to eat. I'm still able to pay everything. I'm still able to go visit my parents and have gas money and like things like that. But feeling behind sucks, and it's still something that I deal with, and I just wanted to let you know that there's nothing with feeling behind, and you're not behind in life. Your life just followed a different path, and if you're waking up each day and you're doing your best to take care of yourself and to pay your bills and to get to your job and things like that, then you're doing great, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with doing a day-by-day life. You're doing it, and you're doing great, and you're taking care of yourself, and honestly, all anyone should really expect from anyone is to just be good to yourself and others. That is, to me, the most important thing that any one individual can do, is take care of themselves and to be good to other people. And yeah, this is honestly just me rambling. I did not have my thoughts together on this, and I just keep going off track. But feeling behind sucks, and it sucks that we live in a society that makes you feel behind because you didn't follow this American dream timeline that honestly hardly even exists anymore. By no fault of any of us, it's just not something that most people, I feel, can reach. And a lot of people, like, maybe you don't have a dream job. Maybe you just want to do the best you can, and you want to do things that you enjoy in life, and you just need money to do that because we live in a capitalist society. Like, and that's fine. You don't need a dream job. And it's something people shame you for sometimes. I know I've been asked several times since I quit school, like when I'm going back, and I'm still asked now, like, what I want to do with my degree when I get it, and am I going to always be in the job that I am? Like, what's my life plan? And I don't have a life plan. I'm just trying to get things done that need to be done because I'm $30,000 in debt, so I might as well at least get a degree for it. So, I don't know. You're not alone if you feel behind, or if you're struggling with something, or if you're just living day to day and bill to bill. You're not the only person out there that's doing that, and you're doing a hell of a lot better than you think you are. And I think that's important for people to hear, especially people in situations like that, because I mean, that's what I needed to hear when I was struggling, and that's still what I need to hear when I'm still struggling. Like, you're doing a lot better than you think you are, and I'm honestly really proud that you're still doing everything that you can, and you're trying to take care of yourself, and you're doing what you need to survive in this day and age that we live in. And that's amazing. And I don't know, I really hope maybe someone can watch this and they can feel the same, and they know that they're not alone, and that there's absolutely nothing wrong with them. There's nothing wrong with you. Just do everything you can, take care of yourself, and be good to other people.